Stay classy, Golden Eagles. So this is going to be lesson 3 from our functional writing unit. You're going to need a few things. A couple of them are on your computer already. The first one is going to be a PDF that you guys have been given that has the title of Expressions and Emotions. The second thing that you guys are going to need is the Google Doc from Monday. You're going to do a little bit more writing in on that one. And the last thing that you're going to need is a couple pieces of paper and a pencil today, because we're going to do something a little bit different. So for the previous 2 lessons, we'd focused on recipes and how to make something. We talked yesterday about carrot salad. On Monday, we talked about making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the activities that I had you guys do over the last 2 days was to give detailed directions of step-by-step on how to make something, whether it be a sandwich, a salad, or something else that you liked and know how to make. Okay, so today you guys are going to be exploring more functional text, and we're going to be doing that for the remainder of this unit, which is going to be about the rest of this week and then the following week, and it'll all culminate with you guys deciding and making your own functional text of your choice. So today we're going to focus on drawing, actually. So specifically, we're going to focus on step-by-step drawings. Now, you guys have a little bit of experience with that from our art videos that come on Friday with the dad and his kids, and sometimes his wife when they're drawing. I think last week had wolves or something like that. That's it's not a text, but it is a functional type of operation. It's a vocalized as opposed to a written where you have to read it, but it's still kind of exactly what we're talking about here with a functional form of writing or functional form of communication. So the one that we're going to focus on today in the first part is that you guys have a PDF of, and you can look back and forth between the video and that, is this one titled Expressions and Emotions. So the purpose of this book, ladies and gentlemen, is to give step-by-step drawing instructions. Now, you guys don't have the whole book, and I don't have the book with me, so I can't share specific pages with you, but the one that I did share with you is something that is very good. Now, the page that I don't have gives is very similar to our recipes. Step 1, draw an oval. Step 2, do this, this, and this type of a thing. Now, if you look at the the PDF that I gave you that's titled Expressions and Emotions, it shows you expressions and emotions, and I'll read this really quick, and then you can look back over to that. In these drawings, you can see how eyes and mouths show feelings. Experiment with different shapes and lines when you draw mouths and eyes. Have fun. Discover for yourself what looks cool. For now, though, let's try a few basic facial expressions. There's happy, there's sad, there's angry, surprised, silly, and really happy. So, the author's purpose and the author's audience in this particular case is for your age group. This is not for art majors in college, right? These are kind of very simple, step-by-step instructions on how to do. But it's also not for kindergartners either, too. There's a little bit higher quality of vocabulary that's used so you guys can better understand and follow along, okay? So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and pause the video, go look at this document, then come back and join me. We're at about 3 minutes and 25 seconds, so go ahead and do that, please. Okay, now that you guys are back, I want you to take a look really quickly. You can flip back and forth between the Google Doc or between the PDF. What are the small little changes to, say, change between the happy face and the sad face? Go clip back forth and see. All right, guys, what you probably should have noticed is that obviously in the sad, the person was really sad, had a downwards or a upside down U smile, and the happy has a normal or a regular correct side of happy. The eyes are certainly different. The nose and the ears and the hair are still the same, but really what the facial expressions changed it were the eyes and the mouth. Now I want you to take a back look and see some of the noticed of the other ones. See maybe the difference between happy and really happy, angry and silly, different type of stuff. Okay. All right, now that you guys are back, here's what I want you to think about before you go ahead and start. I want you guys to be thinking about what kind of emotions or expressions from this PDF that you think you can draw. I want you to take a couple minutes, and I want you to go ahead and draw 2 or 3 of those on your piece of paper. Try drawing different expressions by changing the lines for the eyes and the mouth and label each expression, okay? You can also create your own ones if you'd really like, okay? So hit pause, do that, and then come back and join me. All right, guys, so illustrations can be a form of functional writing. A step-by-step can be very useful in showing on how to do something. Now, remember, this is going to be a step-by-step type of a thing. Yes, you do not have an example of that, but I bet you guys can use your examples from previous when we were doing step-by-step with our recipes of what to do. I bet you guys can do that to create a drawing that shows a facial expression, such as something like surprise. So here's what I want you to do today for your writing lesson extension for your independent writing time. I want you to use what you've learned today to do a drawing and label your drawing cartoon faces. You guys have already done that for 2 or 3. Then I want you to either do your own step-by-step drawing on how to draw something that you know how to do, or I want you to write another recipe or how to do something. Does that make sense? As always, stay classy, Golden Eagles, and I will see you tomorrow.